your gaps with people. I don't know. I'm so lonely, trying to be honest. When you're looking for so much more.
Good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. Thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel. I would just like to say that I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday evening. I would just like to give a review of the book I just finished. I actually started Saturday night. Got a chance to speak with the author Friday night, I believe. This is her second novel. She said I didn't have to read the book in the order they came out, so I took a chance. And I was just like to say it was nice meeting you. And I took a chance and read the second one, which is one second. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get this to come up, my bad. This is on my Kindle, so give me a second, please. Nyce by Shataya Simmons. And it deals with the main character is named Nyce. He's a very successful basketball player who comes from a family of poverty. He's a little boy. Starts out when he's a little boy. He still does everything he can to survive for him and his family. He has a sister by the name of Vi and Morgan. They get picked on a lot as they go to school because, like I said, they're poor. His mother is in school to become a school teacher. His father is a bus driver. And I would just like to say that I really enjoyed reading the book because it was like family kind of book. In the beginning it was. And then it took a turn because Nyce, I guess you could say, befriended someone who, not a bad person, but just not family oriented, that he should have been hanging around with, I would say that. And his name is Tone, and Tone is a drug dealer. He see a lot of himself in Nyce, so he wants to, groom him to get into the drug game. And Nyce's father and mother is not for it. And the incident that happened was they had a game, and Tone came up to Nyce and was congratulating him on the win and how well he played. And his father kind of like jacked up Tone, and Tone turned around and told Nyce that, hey, your father did this to me, so you're going to have to come work for me. If not, I will kill your father, your whole family. So he kind of got pressured into it, the game, in some sense. But Tone really didn't have him selling drugs or anything until like he would just like groom him later on in the book. This young man, Nyce, was so good in basketball, he got accepted so many from different colleges to come play on a scholarship basketball. His father's dream was him would go to Georgetown. He got accepted and everything, but that fell apart because of his trifling sister, Vi, was messing with one of Tone's men who was selling drugs named Terry. She was, at the time, she was like 16, I do believe, 16. And this grown man, Terry, messing around with her, gets her pregnant. And he beating on her, and he beat her bad one time. And this would totally turn the book around for him. Nyce was that when he beat his sister, Terry beat by, he went to him and he almost killed him. So he had to do jail time. So of course he was like a week out of going to college, to Georgetown. So he lost his scholarship. He stayed in jail, I want to say, like maybe for months and months. And finally he gets out. In the meanwhile, before he gets out, he finds out that his girlfriend Keisha, who is trifling, who is Vi's best friend, who they running game on him, his little baby sister, gave him the insight of what was what, because she lied and said she was pregnant when she never really was pregnant. And he didn't trust him anymore after what they did to him. I'm missing a little part of it, but he did. I feel like Nyce was in love with Miss Preston, the school teacher. He really loved her. Unfortunately, what happened to her, I'm not gonna say, but it wasn't good. Um, but him and Keisha relationship, I mean, he really liked Keisha and everything, but in the beginning, she ignored him. But once he started ignoring her, she came around and fell in love with him. But he started sleeping with all these other women. But once he started fooling around with Miss Preston, he stopped fooling around with all the women. He really didn't want to even have sex with Keisha. You know, I just feel like it's unfortunate Keisha and his own sister Vibe betrayed him the way that they did. You know, and what I learned from this book is sometimes you have to be cautious of how you treat people, how good you are to a person, because they will take you for advantage. Because I feel like this, he was a good person, good man, and they took advantage of that. They really did, and I didn't like that at all. You know, plotting and stuff. This book was full of drama, murder, suspense, especially with the character. I'm gonna say her name. I may mispronounce it. Annalisa, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Coming in toward the end, I believe she's from the first book, which is Living Anonymous, and I really got to go back and read that one because this was a really good book, and I really appreciate it. It was nice meeting Chantrell Simmons, and I look forward to reading more books by you. This book came out on the 17th of this month. It consisted of 244 pages, so it's kind of a quick read. Like I said, I started Saturday. I finished this morning, which I could have finished yesterday, but you know how it is. You run around, you get busy, get sidetracked. So that's what happened to me. So I would just like to say thanks again for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. If you can subscribe to my channel, I would gratefully appreciate it. And also, it's on my Facebook page if you want to come in and just say hi. You got any books you want to recommend, or you want to ask me about some good books, recommend. I may already read, just haven't did a review on it yet. And I can tell you, you know, hey, it's worth the read. This was a 5-star read. I just want to say I went to Amazon, already did my review for this book. I look forward to reading Living Anonymous. And I would just like to say I hope everyone have a great evening. And this is my book review for 2007, book review number 7. I look forward to the next book review. And on that note, I would just like to say, open your mind, open a book and read. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so why not read a book? Good night, and until next time, I'm signing off. Have a good night.
Was it just a moment?